Another day alive for me. We are back. I'm in the Philippines right now, and it's been a little bit hectic, but I'm back. Today, we have Javier Chacon, a person I know from 10 years ago, another Colombian in the Philippines. It's going to be a great conversation. Also, you know me, we're going to talk a little bit about hustling, Fiverr, how you can go ahead and upload on the website, get things going, get your second income or third, fourth, fifth, whatever you need. 1 + 1 = 2. Then we got the book recommendation for this month. And also, in addition, another thing that we got going, we're going to be talking about mental health, life, a little bit of everything. You guys know we keep it active. That's it, guys. Javi's going to be here. We're going to be having the chat. And let's jump right on it because this is one hot episode. Remember, hit subscribe, like, let me know in your comments so that way we can continue keeping the topics that you like. Let's get on it. Thank you. You gotta do the work.
Totally.
But if you project yourself and you're mindful of it, you start acting upon it with a purpose.
That's correct. And you chose to go to the Bahamas instead of going to the mountains. You chose to
There
go to
you
the
go.
mountains instead of going to
It was your option. Yeah, I got you.
And when you do that, and this is the important thing, is when you're mindful about what you're living, you also can empathize. Even if you're not trying to empathize with the others, you start seeing yourself in what others do. So you start taking care about others at the same time. And this is like the selfish path to being selfless, but it's something that I really enjoy about life. I mean, when you're conscious about what you're experiencing, what you're going through, what it feels like inside, you also can see that in others, and you can be more compassionate about them. Which leads me to the other thing, that the hustle towards whatever you chose, like your highest value. Your highest value is being kind to others. Your highest value is being kind to yourself, or your highest value is actually making more money. If it's your choice, it's a value. And you should just take care of the pressure that you chose.
And it's easier to live with it, right? Go to sleep. Because
Yeah.
those are your options. And then you go with it. All right. We got something going. For the book of the week, we got Ben Horowitz, The Hard Things About Hard Things, and it's building a business when there are no easy answers. Phenomenal book, New York Times bestseller. And it's not only about, I think we change our focus when we think of a business, but when you think about it, life is a business itself, right?
It is.
Like we're administrating our own business with how we eat, if we work out, if we have fun, the people that we surrounded, our networking. And fortunately or unfortunately, it's not always an easy ride. You got different circumstances that impact you differently. What's the one thing that you could share with the audience that you consider has been your biggest challenge, but your biggest win as well?
This is gonna sound cliche, but it's actually mental health.
Mental health.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big props. Big in the Philippines. I seen a lot of marketing around it, but a lot of also ownership. I see this. I think she's a queen or something. Kylie Barosa. She's very a promoter of mental health, and I see a lot of on it. But let's get into it. What about mental health, Javi?
But you were saying that life, our own life, the one that we own, my life, is a business. Because I have to invest. What do I invest? Whatever I want to achieve, that's going to define my investment. I need to invest in eating well. I need to invest in working out. I need to invest in healthy relationships. I need to invest actually in making money. If that's what I want. Once again, once you choose what's your top value, what's the thing that you want to achieve in your experience, in your personal experience of living, investing becomes natural to that. Even if what you want to achieve is simple relaxation and getting nothing, getting no concerns about anything, so you decide to do nothing, you also invest in that. You don't let other people dragging you into their game. You just own your own game. So mental health implies that you take care of the thing that defines your experience. It doesn't matter what you believe about your soul, whether you think it's eternal or whether you think that's just a byproduct of the mind and of the brain. The point is that everything goes through the hard work of the brain. So you should take care about the mind, the physical mind that is in the brain, and the way that you think. You should take care of your thoughts. You should take care of what you feed them with. You should take care of what you listen to. You should be mindful about what you decide to give attention to. So that's my point about mental health, that it's not so much about fighting the anxiety and the depression by themselves. It's about
It's almost like embracing it.
that's correct. You know, if you have diabetes, yes, for a time probably you're trying to fight it, but eventually you just realize that it is part of
Your
the
life.
way that your body is behaving, and you start to live with that and getting the best of your experience with that. Same goes for mental health. I mean, workout that helps with mental health.
For the ones that know me, usually see me, I'm cracking up, popping bottles, and most people got this perception of my life of, man, Cisco's life is the shit. I'm here to tell you guys, I personally I suffer of depression. I know my routine now, right? So the first is when I wake up, I gotta do my push-ups, I gotta do my planning, I gotta do what I call the no bullshit in the mirror. Because we tend it's so funny how we tend to lie to ourselves all the time, seeking comfort. And we know it's bullshit, but we want to go ahead and not pretend, but think that we're gonna alleviate the pain through the lies. And it's difficult. But find your routine. I mean, one of the things that I love what you said is embrace it, start acting upon it, right? Because then once you start acting, you know why you are there and where you need to go. But if you're not, then you start lying to yourself like, I'm sad. And then it's where all stupid thoughts and bullshit comes in. So stay strong, everybody out there. Mental health key. And not only that, but most important, be true to yourself. The hustle be yourself. This podcast is gonna be on get yourself $100, get a platform, interactive brokers, eToro, Binance, one day at a time. One day, one investment. You keep on moving forward. Because at the end of the day, people don't know how to manage their money.
True.
People spend more money, and this is funny because I tell people all the time. People spend more money on candy than on investing and saving. And it's ridiculous. Candy, sure, it might give you satisfaction for them. It also gets you a bill at the dentist, so
It's gonna get money someone.
it's got there you go. It is gonna get money someone. Oh, Manila got the craziest weather. It rains, it's sunny. It's insane, but everybody takes us to the other portion of today. So for hustle, Fiverr, you outsourcing services. If you're good at something, Fiverr.com, you put your services, you charge $5, you got your income. Obviously, it's everything that is digital marketing, but you gotta put in the work. You are not gonna become a millionaire on you just thinking, like you said. Hey, I thought about it. No, you gotta put in the work and create a routine.
There is this thing about money that people are gonna realize, and it's that money is not equal to actual work. I mean, the money does not represent the work of someone. That's kind of the biggest lie that we have been told. But we think that for making money, we need to work. But actually, money equals to trust. Someone trusts you, they give you their money or their time that you can just then monetize, or their contacts and their networking that you can then monetize. Actually, money is how much people believe into anything in the world that we live in.
I got one of my it's funny because I'm very into hip hop. So Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent, got this book, Hustle Smart, Hustle Hard. And he says that you're really making money until you're making money when you're sleeping. When people trust you enough to give you the money, then it just triples, right? So it's your hustle, right? If you like tennis shoes, I know like in TP, I see tons of people, the guy that sells socks. I'm dying to get to know about his business. I gotta hopefully we get to bring him and he can tell us about it. Props to my people in Colombia, Medellin, Broken Chains, liable partner. I mean, I flip tennis shoes and they got me online every release. They hooked me up. So thank you for my Broken Chains people back in Medellin. Javi,
Talk to me.
I know you for 10 years. I've seen you in your 3 seasons. Oh, we kept in touch. That's why you're here. I admire you tons as a professional. You're amazing, but as a person, it's what you really, really, really put in what you made for. So congrats on that. You're an amazing dude. The way that I see you through life, they always see you how you have evolved. I used to criticize you a lot 'cause the first thing when you see someone crazy, you judge it because you have no idea how they think. And we think completely different. I mean, since when we met. And fortunately, like the other day we're having dinner, I was realizing we were so different. Now we're so similar. It's so weird. But thank you for being here. I mean, you came here with a great opportunity for you and the company making huge changes. But what is it for a Colombian that has been almost anywhere now being on Asia Pacific and the Philippines specific? What would you tell other Colombians, other expats, other people that when they mention Philippines, they don't even know what to imagine?
The first thing is it's in Asia, guys.
Yeah.
It's in Asia. Philippines, they are in Asia. And the next one is this is so different. It's like you have at least two different Asias, you know, the fancy Asians and the Southeast Asia. So this is not Korea. This is not Tokyo. This is much warmer. I mean, what you find here is people, true people. That's a shock even for a Colombian. I mean, we are usually called like nicest people in Latin America.
We're not.
I mean-
The Philippines is.
Yeah.
I have not met nobody that has not smiled.
Totally.
And I'm an asshole.
You are.
So I'm expecting not smiling people. But here it's amazing. Everybody's smiling. A whole thing drives me crazy. It's too many posts the day.
Too many people.
Po means sir, but it's way too many throughout the day. But I'm getting used to it. Driving. It's insane.
Oh, it is. It is. I thought that there was not worse traffic than in Bogota.
Well, you
That
love the
changed
food.
my
though.
mind.
You love the food, right?
I love the food. I love more the food from Cebu,
Okay.
which is closer to Latin America flavor. I mean, it's less sour. But I really love
The chicken on the stick, that's the no, that's the val.
Tabaw.
Bacolod.
Okay. That what is it?
Bacolod.
Bacolod. We got production here hooking us up. Props to production. I mean, phenomenal job. If you need someone editing, filming, hit me up. I got it. We'll get you going. Yeah, that chicken on the stick.
Inasal.
Inasa, it's crazy because it has bones. So you cannot eat it on the stick. You have to remove it. I mean, again, I'm an asshole. I'm not appreciating things, but it's very tasty, very good. The tuna from General Santos, recommend that experience. Phenomenal. What's your favorite dish over here?
Liempo.
What is that? I didn't-
Costichi.
Oh, okay.
Simple costichi, man. And I love it.
All right. I like the soup. They got pork sinigang, sinigang.
Senegal?
Yeah, that.
You love it.
Oh,
Okay, that's one of the things that even though I found it tasty, it's not my favorite. I mean, it's too sour for me.
yeah, it's funny. It's like this fire soup, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm crazy with it. I like that stuff. So Philippines, a place to be, right? Feel good?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you need to change your mindset for a lot of things, right? I mean, things go slower here. So you can chill a bit while you're in the Philippines compared to the rhythm that you probably would have in a different city. I mean, if you are planning to see the Philippines, something as such as Singapore or Seoul or Tokyo, no, this is way slower. Even the traffic is slower. But that's the kind of club that you would find here, like coming to chilling, even if doing business here is chilling compared to other houses in the world.
And adding it to the purpose of the podcast, quality of life. Philippines, everywhere else that you've been. Like me I would never go back to the US. I hate it. Quality of life sucks. People's capitalism, they're stuck in the hamster wheel. Everything is a race. They don't know how to live. Colombia, I love it, but I mean, when you're a kid, it's taking money from people, getting your dad, and your dad says that he didn't raise you. I mean, Petro is just that's a whole soap opera thing.
But if you're looking for work-life balance, come on, Philippines is the place. Even if you're working just like us overnight on a graveyard shift, still you can find a way to have a work-life balance here if you choose to. And compared Colombia, what you were mentioning about their perception of security, totally. I mean, it's a whole different world. Even though it's not what you would call first world country, where you can have the security guaranteed by the state, for example, the culture actually gives you that security.
But that's a perception too. Man, I'm
It's
just
a perception, but yeah.
I'm just watching people vandalizing stores, stealing purses in LA. It's a huge crazy video about BMW like stealing I don't know what out of another like a action movie in London. I think that's no longer, well, now we're going to Sweden and those countries, then probably your security is guaranteed. But I really have not felt any threat here. I walk around. Maybe they feel threat about me. That's pretty much it.
Not with me, they think I'm Filipino.
Salamat po, man. Thank you for being here. One last message for the people. What do you want to let them go?
Stay alive.
Stay alive, and truly live, right? Everybody, love coming back, expect more coming. Hit subscribe, share it, like it. If you have, put it on the comments. If you're working on a business, you need advice, hit me up. Javi is a mastermind on numbers. I'm throwing him under the bus, but he's willing to help as well.
Absolutely.
We're here to make living worth it. Because at the end of the day, the only certain thing is we're gonna die. And if you walk every day with death right next to you, I guarantee you you'll live better. It's a little deep, but keep it on your minds. Thank you. Another day alive. I'll see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Javi, thank you for being here. On to the next one.